There's a kind of silence that isn't empty, it's loaded. February arrives like that, not loud, not dramatic at first, but charged, as if the air itself is holding a secret. The universe has been watching what you keep postponing, what you keep excusing, what you keep calling not the right time, and now it's ready to answer you in the only language it never forgets: patterns. You'll notice it in repeating signs, the same topic coming up in different conversations, the same emotion returning in a new face, the same lesson knocking with a different hand. This isn't bad luck. This is precision. The stars are not here to flatter you. They're here to free you. And what I'm about to tell you may shock you because it's the opposite of what your fear has been whispering. You are not behind. You're being redirected on purpose. February is a month of messages that arrive through people, through delays, through sudden invitations, through dreams that feel too real, through a truth you blurt out before you can soften it. Some of you will be stunned by how quickly things change once you stop begging for clarity and start demanding alignment. Others will be shocked by who reaches out and why. A door you thought was locked will open, but not for the reason you assumed. A no you didn't get becomes the protection you didn't recognize. So listen closely. Each sign receives a direct message, not a cute little quote, not a vague blessing, but a clear, energetic instruction. February is not asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be honest. And yes, what you hear may shake you, because the universe is done sending hints. Now it sends receipts. Aries. Message from the universe. Stop calling it patience when it's actually avoidance. You've been waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect plan, the perfect permission. February removes the excuses. You will feel an intense push to act, but the shock is this: the universe doesn't want your speed, it wants your precision. One bold decision changes your timeline. February forecast. A conversation flips your perspective in the first half of the month, possibly with someone you underestimated. Expect a sudden opportunity tied to leadership, visibility, or a project that needs your fire. Love becomes clearer when you stop performing strength and admit what you actually want. Money improves when you cut one draining commitment, not because it's bad, but because it's no longer yours. Taurus. Message from the universe. You are not stuck, you are loyal to an old version of safety. February brings a surprise. Stability is not something you cling to, it's something you build. And this month, the universe will test what you're building with: comfort or courage, familiarity or future. February forecast. Something hidden becomes obvious: a motive, a feeling, a financial leak, or a quiet resentment you've tried to be mature about. This clarity is a gift. A new offer, purchase, or partnership appears, but it requires you to negotiate like you believe you deserve more. Romance gets deeper when you stop waiting for proof and start asking for it directly. Your luck spikes when you simplify: fewer distractions, stronger standards. Gemini. Message from the universe. Your gift is your voice, but February demands you stop using it to talk yourself out of your destiny. You've been juggling options, testing ideas, half committing so you can stay safe. The shock? The universe chooses one path and makes the others feel suddenly boring. February forecast. Expect sudden messages, invitations, reconnections, and a random coincidence that isn't random at all. Your social world shifts, a new ally appears, and one connection fades because it's outgrown. Career momentum comes through writing, speaking, presenting, selling, teaching, anything that puts your mind on display. In love, you'll be confronted with the truth. Do you want excitement, or do you want devotion? February rewards the Gemini who chooses depth without losing sparkle. Cancer. Message from the universe. Stop carrying what isn't yours. You've been emotionally budgeting for everyone, tracking their moods, protecting their comfort, translating their silence. February shocks you with a new rule. If it costs you peace, it's too expensive. February forecast. A turning point arrives through family, home, or a private decision you've been delaying. You may change your environment, your routine, or your boundaries, and it will feel dramatic, but it's actually overdue. Love becomes real when you stop hoping someone will just know and you name your needs without apologizing. Financially, February improves through planning and one brave conversation about money. Your intuition is loud this month, don't ignore it just because it's inconvenient. Leo. Message from the universe. Your heart is not a stage, it's a compass. You've been trying to stay impressive, unbothered, above it. February breaks that mask gently, then completely. And the shock is this: the moment you stop performing, you become irresistible. February forecast. Recognition comes, but not in the way you expect. Someone may praise you privately before the world applauds you publicly. Take that seriously. A creative or career door opens if you stop waiting to feel ready and start moving like you're chosen. In relationships, you'll be tested. Are you adored for who you are or for what you provide? February favors the Leo who chooses dignity over drama. One bold boundary becomes your glow up. Virgo. Message from the universe. Your overthinking is not wisdom, it's fear wearing a clean outfit. February delivers a shocking kind of peace. Answers arrive when you stop interrogating everything and start trusting what your body already knows. February forecast. You'll feel pulled toward improvement, health routines, work systems, time management, but the real upgrade is emotional. Learning to receive without control. Expect a breakthrough at work through organization, strategy, and a skill you've underestimated. Love may bring a defining moment, either a deeper commitment or a clear release. Financial luck comes through structure, budgeting, decluttering expenses, and finally charging what you're worth. Your magic this month is simple: less perfection, more presence. Libra. Message from the universe. Stop trying to be understood by people who benefit from misunderstanding you. You've been polishing your words, softening your needs, negotiating your truth so everyone stays comfortable. February shocks you with a new reality. Peace that requires self-betrayal is not peace, it's captivity. February forecast. Relationships step into the spotlight. A decision forms around commitment, distance, or what you will no longer tolerate. You may receive an apology, but the universe asks you to watch behavior, not poetry. Career-wise, you're offered a chance to collaborate or step into a more visible role. Say yes only if your voice stays intact. Money improves through boundaries, charging properly, asking for what you deserve, refusing emotional labor for free. Your luck increases when you choose clarity over charm. Scorpio. Message from the universe. You don't need to protect yourself from love, you need to protect yourself from what love is not. February brings a shock. The thing you've been suspicious of isn't always a threat. Sometimes it's a gift you're not used to receiving. February forecast. Secrets rise not to ruin you, but to free you. Someone reveals their true intentions through a small act that speaks louder than words. A powerful shift occurs around intimacy, trust, and power dynamics. If you're in a relationship, the bond deepens through honesty, but only if you stop testing and start asking. If single, an intense connection appears fast. It will feel fated, but the universe insists you go slow enough to see the truth. Financially, you can win big in February by cutting one invisible drain: subscriptions, helping, impulse comfort spending, or a situation that quietly costs you more than money. Sagittarius. Message from the universe. Your freedom isn't running away, it's choosing what's worth staying for. You've been restless, craving expansion, wanting your life to feel bigger. February shocks you with the truth. The next adventure isn't out there, it begins the moment you stop delaying your potential. February forecast. Travel energy is strong even if you don't physically go far. Your mind and opportunities do. Expect news linked to education, legal matters, documents, publishing, teaching, or a cross-border connection. Relationships move quickly, either a spark that reignites passion or a reality check that ends confusion. Career brings a green light moment, an offer, stage, or invitation that feels like destiny. Say yes, but don't overpromise. Money rises when you focus. One goal, one system, one clean strategy. Your February superpower is courage with direction. Capricorn. Message from the universe. Stop calling it responsibility when it's really control. You've been carrying everything, holding the structure, being the strong one. February shocks you with relief, but only if you let yourself be supported. February forecast. A professional turning point comes. Recognition, leadership, a new client, a bigger role, or the decision to leave what limits you. Your work ethic will be rewarded, but not if you keep doing everything alone. Ask, delegate, trust. In love, you're faced with a question. Do you want a partner or an audience? Someone may finally show you devotion in a practical way, or someone may reveal they only love your usefulness. Financially, February is potent. Savings, investments, negotiations, or a strategic purchase can set you up long-term. Your luck peaks when you choose sustainable growth over proving yourself. Aquarius. Message from the universe. Your detachment is not independence, it's protection you forgot to uninstall. You've been acting like you don't need much, like nothing gets to you. February shocks you by cracking your heart open, and it will feel like losing control, but it's actually becoming alive again. February forecast. expect a sudden shift in identity, confidence, and direction. You may change your style, your brand, your routine, your circle, and it's not impulsive. It's overdue. Love becomes surprising. Someone from your environment may confess feelings, or a current relationship hits a point of truth where distance is no longer romantic. Career brings innovation, especially through tech, networking, content, creative ideas, or community. Money improves through new sources, a side project, online income, or a collaboration. Your biggest win this month is choosing real intimacy over being fine. Pisces, message from the universe. Stop romanticizing what keeps you small. You see potential everywhere. In people, in situations, and maybe one day. February shocks you with clarity so sharp it feels like awakening. You can love deeply and still say no. February forecast. Your intuition is almost psychic this month. Dreams, signs, and gut feelings guide you directly to the truth. A private chapter ends. You release a secret hope, a hidden fear, or a connection you've been holding in your heart. Love becomes cleaner when you stop accepting half energy. If partnered, you'll either rebuild trust through honest conversations or realize you've been alone together. Career is blessed when you trust your creativity. Art, healing, spirituality, storytelling, music, design, anything that channels emotion becomes your success path. Financially, February rewards you when you stop waiting for motivation and create a simple routine. Final message from the universe for everyone. February is not here to break you, it's here to break the pattern. The shock isn't what happens around you. The shock is who you become when you finally stop negotiating your worth. This month, the universe sends a message in one clear sentence. Choose what chooses you and everything will begin to move.